Regular AI answers questions. Agentic AI takes actions. And it's already running live advertising campaigns at production scale. In December 2025, PubMatic and agency Butler ran the first fully autonomous end-to-end agentic advertising campaign for a real brand with real budget across real CTV inventory. The result? 40% more impressions than comparable non-agentic campaigns. 98% reduction in campaign setup time. 80% reduction in intermediary fees. In February 2026, IAB Tech Lab officially named and structured AAMP, the Agentic Advertising Management Protocols, the industry standard framework for how AI agents will buy and sell advertising. This is not a research paper. This is not a conference prediction. This is production infrastructure already running in market. And 99% of small businesses haven't heard the word agentic yet. That gap is the first mover opportunity. In the next 9 minutes, we're going to close it, explain what agentic AI actually is, show you what it's already doing, and give you 3 specific things you can implement this week to start building toward it. Let's start with the clearest possible explanation, because this concept trips people up when it's explained in technical terms. You're already familiar with AI chatbots. You type a question, the AI gives you an answer. You take that answer and decide what to do with it. The AI is a tool, a very powerful one, but it responds to you. It doesn't act for you. Here's the analogy that makes the distinction clear. A regular AI chatbot is like a calculator. It gives you the answer to a problem, but it doesn't pay the bill, make the appointment, or execute the plan. You do all of that. Agentic AI is like a skilled employee who you give a goal to, and they go handle it. They break the goal into steps, execute each one, monitor the results, adjust when something isn't working, and report back when it's done, without you being involved between the steps. In the Butler campaign, the agency wrote a brief in plain language, describing the audience, the goals, the parameters. Claude, Anthropic's AI, interpreted that brief. PubMatic's Agentic OS generated the media strategy, executed the media buy, and continuously optimized targeting and pacing in real time. No human was required between the brief and the live campaign. That's the distinction. One answers, one acts. Let's go deeper on the campaign that proved this works, because the numbers are specific and verifiable. December 2025. PubMatic, an independent ad tech company, partnered with Butler, a results-driven independent agency, to run a fully autonomous agentic campaign for Clubtails, a flavored malt beverage brand from Geloso Beverage Group. Here's exactly what happened. Butler-Till's team wrote a natural language brief, not a technical spec, just a description of what they wanted to achieve, who they wanted to reach, and what parameters to operate within. That brief was processed by Claude, Anthropic's AI platform. PubMatic's Agentic OS interpreted the intent, generated a complete media strategy, initiated campaign setup, executed the media buy across premium CTV inventory, and continuously optimized pacing, targeting, and performance in real time. The results? 40% more impressions compared to equivalent non-agentic activity. 98% reduction in the time required to set up the campaign. 87% faster issue resolution when problems arose. And intermediary fees cut by over 80%. In parallel, Viant ran tests with their Lattice Brain product, a no-human-in-the-loop approach where AI handles everything from planning to reporting. In a test campaign for craftware company Mackenzie Childs, their AI achieved a $15 cost per action compared to $45 from human traders. 1/3 the cost. These are not projections. These are documented results from campaigns that ran in late 2025 and early 2026. Here's what most small business owners don't realize. You're probably already using Agentic AI. You just didn't know to call it that. Google Performance Max is agentic by design. You provide assets, budget, and conversion goals. The AI decides where to show your ads, to whom, at what time, across which channels. No keyword lists, no manual bid adjustments, no placement targeting. The system acts autonomously within the parameters you set. Meta Advantage Plus works the same way. You give it creative and audience signals. It handles targeting and placement across Facebook, Instagram, Stories, Reels, and every other Meta surface, autonomously. At the enterprise level, things are moving faster. Yahoo DSP launched a campaign activation agent, a troubleshooting agent, and an audience exploration tool in 2026. NBC Universal and Freewheel completed the first AI agent-led deal on live sports programming. The IAB projects that 5 out of 6 top advertiser priorities this year are linked to AI adoption. U.S. digital advertising revenue hit $294.6 billion in 2025, growing 13.9% year-over-year. The programmatic layer of that market, which is where agentic buying lives, crossed $162 billion. That's the foundation being automated. So why does this matter to a small business that isn't running programmatic CTV campaigns through an ad tech platform? 3 reasons. First, your competitors are benefiting from agentic systems right now, even if they don't know it. Every business running Performance Max or Advantage Plus is using Agentic AI. The businesses that understand this optimize their inputs correctly. The ones that don't waste budget feeding the algorithm garbage. Second, the buyer journey is changing. AI agents are increasingly being used by consumers to research purchases, compare options, and make recommendations. As this accelerates, having your business visible and well-structured in AI systems becomes a prerequisite for being found at all. This connects directly to the GEO work we've covered previously. Third, the first mover window is open. 84% of brands have no AI visibility strategy today, according to Dojo AI research. Agentic AI adoption is even lower. The businesses that build understanding now, that learn how to give these systems the right inputs, build the right data foundations, and design the right automations, will have a structural advantage when agentic tools become widely accessible to small business in 2027 and beyond. IAB's guidance is straightforward. Educate yourself now, consider pilots in late 2026, and use that experience to inform your 2027 strategy. That timeline applies to small business too. You don't need Agentic OS. You don't need a partnership with PubMatic. Here are 3 agentic-style automations any small business can implement this week. Number 1. Lead response automation. When a new lead fills out your form, an automated system immediately sends a personalized response, qualifies the lead based on their answers, and routes them into your CRM with appropriate tags. You can build this with Zapier plus ChatGPT or with HubSpot's AI tools. Why this matters? According to Harvard Business Review research, responding to a lead within 5 minutes makes you 21 times more likely to qualify that lead than waiting 30 minutes. Most small businesses respond in hours, if at all. Automated response is a competitive advantage that costs almost nothing to implement and runs without you. Number 2. Ad optimization. This one is already running. You just need to feed it correctly. Performance Max and Advantage Plus are agentic systems. They plan, execute, and optimize autonomously. Your job is to provide quality inputs, diverse creative assets, accurate audience signals, and conversion tracking that reflects real business value. Do that, and you have a working agentic advertising system today. Number 3. Email sequence automation. A new subscriber joins your list. An automated sequence sends them a welcome email immediately, a nurture email 2 days later, and a conversion email 5 days after that, without any action from you. GetResponse's AI send time optimization adds 8 to 15% to open rates. Automated email flows generate 37% of all email-driven sales, while representing only 2% of email volume. 3 automations, all available today, all running without you after setup. Getting ready for Agentic AI isn't about buying new software. It's about building the data foundation that agentic systems need to work effectively. 5 steps. Step 1. Conversion tracking. This is the non-negotiable foundation. Agentic systems optimize toward the signal you give them. If your tracking fires on the wrong event, a page load instead of a real form submission, the AI gets better and better at generating the wrong outcome. Audit your Google Enhanced Conversions and Metapixel tracking this week. Make sure your primary conversion action represents actual business value. Step 2. Asset quality and variety. Agentic creative systems test combinations automatically. The more quality assets you give them, multiple headlines, multiple images, video in vertical and horizontal formats, the more combinations they can test, and the better their optimization becomes. Minimum viable: 5 headlines, 5 descriptions, 3 to 5 images, 1 video. Step 3. Audience signals. Your customer match list, existing customers and email subscribers uploaded as a hashed list, is the strongest signal you can give any agentic system. Build it before you need it. Step 4. Email automation. Build the 3-email welcome sequence. This is your first real autonomous agent, a system that responds to a trigger, executes a sequence of actions, and works toward a conversion goal without your involvement. Start simple. Extend it over time. Step 5. Structured content. Q&A format pages with FAQ schema markup prepare your content for AI systems that are already recommending businesses in their answers, and for the more sophisticated agentic recommendation systems that are coming in 2027. Step 1 is the most important. Without clean data, nothing else the algorithm does is trustworthy. Let's briefly cover AAMP, the Agentic Advertising Management Protocols, because understanding what it is tells you exactly where this is going. IAB Tech Lab formally named and structured AAMP in February 2026. It has 3 pillars: execution, how AI agents actually carry out advertising transactions; protocols, the communication standards that allow different agents to talk to each other, built on Model Context Protocol, Agent to Agent, and gRPC; and Agent Registry, a public directory of registered AI agents, launched in March 2026 that provides transparency into which agents are operating in the ecosystem. What makes AAMP significant for small business isn't the technical details. It's the signal. When the industry's primary standards body formally names and structures a framework for agentic advertising, it means this is no longer experimental. It means infrastructure is being built. It means adoption timelines are shortening. The timeline goes: December 2025, first live agentic campaign with documented results. February 2026, AAMP formally named. March 2026, Agent Registry launched. Late 2026, IAB recommends small-scale pilots for forward-thinking businesses. 2027, mainstream adoption begins. You are currently at the beginning of that timeline. That is the definition of early. 3 things. These are the ones that matter. Number 1. Regular AI answers questions. Agentic AI takes actions. The distinction is autonomy, the ability to execute multi-step tasks without human intervention between steps. The PubMatic and Butler Till campaign proved this works at production scale. 40% more impressions, 98% faster setup, 80% lower fees. This happened. It's documented. Number 2. You're already using Agentic AI. Performance Max and Advantage Plus are agentic systems operating inside your accounts right now. Understanding this changes how you approach them, from managing settings to designing inputs. The businesses that understand what these systems need perform significantly better than the ones that don't. Number 3. The window to be early is open, but it won't stay open. 84% of brands have no AI strategy. Agentic adoption is even lower. Build the data foundation. Build the automations. Build the understanding. Now. The businesses that do this in 2026 will have a structural advantage that latecomers in 2028 will find very expensive to replicate. The question isn't whether agentic AI will change advertising. It's whether your business will be ready when it does. You don't need to build Agenticos. You don't need a partnership with a programmatic platform. Your first step toward agentic marketing is something you can set up this week. Build the email sequence that runs without you. A new subscriber joins your list. A welcome email goes out immediately. A nurture email follows 2 days later. A conversion email follows 5 days after that. Nobody presses send. Nobody monitors it. It runs automatically, continuously, for every subscriber who joins from this point forward. That is agentic behavior. A system with a defined goal, executing a multi-step sequence autonomously without human intervention between steps. GetResponse is the platform we use for this. AI send time optimization, full behavioral automation, and a 30-day free trial. The system that learns when each individual subscriber is most likely to open their email and delivers at that exact moment, for every subscriber simultaneously. Link is in the description. And to help you assess where you stand on agentic readiness across all 5 areas we covered, conversion tracking, asset quality, audience signals, email automation, and structured content, I've put together a free agentic marketing readiness checklist. 10 questions, 15 minutes. A clear picture of where to start. Free download in the description. The first mover window is open. Use it. This video is for educational purposes only. Marketing results vary based on implementation, budget, industry, and execution. This is not professional marketing advice. Agentic AI campaign data sourced from PubMatic, Butler, Digiday, IAB Tech Lab, and INMA, December 2025 through April 2026.